team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawg, and we back to it. You know how we do it. The history of the Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry. This is gonna be a super great video, cause y'all know who team I'm on. I'm Team Kobe, Team Lakers, Mamba Gang. Y'all know who I'm with, but I'm part of the Bird Gang too. I'm definitely part of the Bird Gang. I grew up a Laker fan. That's the only team I've ever liked in my entire life. But I wasn't alive in the 80s. So I think if I was in the 80s, I would have loved that Celtics team. So it's kind of weird because the Celtics and Lakers are a rivalry. But I think it's just good. This video is about to be great, man. But before we get into it, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 10K. We almost there, man. I think we had like almost 8K. So we're going to be at 10K in no time. I appreciate all of y'all that's been watching. Go ahead and like this video if you like it. Go ahead and write something in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry. Like, this is probably the best rivalry ever. And I normally don't look up stuff. Like, I normally don't do no research before my videos. I just react to it. And that's basically my research is the reaction video. But for this one, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of research for it. And it's crazy to see that the Celtics is the only team in the NBA with a winning record over the Lakers. The Lakers have a winning record over every other team, all 28 other teams except the Celtics. And the record is Boston is up 208 to 164. That's a pretty wide margin. Regular season 165 to 133, and then postseason a little bit closer with Boston still leading it 43 to 31. I think that has a lot to do with those early years. Back when Jerry West was like 1-7 or whatever in the finals, like he played terrible because I think he didn't play terrible, just they were just losing to Bill Russell. And who else did Bill Russell have on his team? John Havlicek. Like that was just like the times where the Lakers were never winning, so it's kind of hard to try to come back from that. Magic tried. Magic got what? I think 2 rings over Boston. I can't really remember. Y'all help me out with this. Y'all know I'm new. I'm steadily learning, but I know I don't have all the facts. But Kobe even beat him once, but then lost to him once too. So it's just been a great, as y'all can see, it's been a great history, and I'm excited for this video, man. So let's get into the video. I normally don't do that much talking, but I felt like I had to for this, just to give y'all a little preview of the history of the Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry. But let's get into it. We got the history of the Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry. Let's get it.
This is where a capacity crowd sees the NBA championship struggle between the Minneapolis Lakers and the Boston Celtics.
The NBA's most fabled rivalry was born in 1959 when the Celtics beat the Lakers in the finals.
The great Boston team goes on to win the National Basketball Association championship.
Throughout the 1960s, it seemed as if the teams were meeting every year in the finals.
The Boston Celtics are world champions.
And each time, Boston was the team celebrating in the end.
Red.
I hated green for a long time. I wouldn't wear anything green. It just got to the point where it was so frustrating to hear the noise and shouting after games that we had lost.
In 1969, LA traded for Wilt Chamberlain, the game's most dominant force. And they were sure that this would finally be the year they beat Boston.
Okay, before we start talking about Wilt, what made Boston so good and unstoppable back in the 50s or the 60s? They said that was 59 was their first championship. So the 60s, what made them so good? Because I know how great Bill Russell was, but you got to have more than just one player. Like you can't just win 11 championships with one player. So what made the Boston Celtics so good? I know it's somebody out there that know. I know y'all done did y'all research. I don't know if y'all, it probably might not be nobody that was alive, like, or an adult, or we're actually watching these games, but let me know if you did some research and you know why this 1960s Boston Celtics team was so good.
The
Why
owner
Jerry West couldn't
put
beat
out
him.
a sheet in all the seats. When the Lakers win the championship, the USC band would play Happy Days Are Here Again. The balloons in the rafters would fall down, and Chick Hearns would interview Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, and Wilt Chamberlain in that particular order.
When the players came in, I read it to all of them. I says, one thing that cannot go on. The Lakers cannot beat us. They can't beat us. But it's going to be fun to watch them get those balloons out one at a time.
Helped by Don Nelson's miracle shot, the balloons stayed in the rafters as Boston won again.
Don Nelson, the coach for the Mavericks? Is that what that was?
15 years later, Bird
Gang!
Rivalry.
I hated Larry. No other word to really use. And I disliked the Celtics.
As the 1984 finals began, Magic looked to end the Boston jinx.
This has to be one of the most decisive rounds in championship game history.
Today, when we see Magic slapping high fives and guys going behind their back and shooting layups on us all day long, it seems that somebody would try to put a stop to it. But until we get our hearts where they belong, we're in trouble.
That's a leader right there. That's a leader. Like, if you don't respond to that, then you have no type of competitive bones in your body. Like, if my leader is talking to the press, I would definitely be pissed. Like, bro, like don't be talking to the media about us like that. But I would take it personal. You know, I would let him know, like, all right, however you feel, this won't happen again in Game 5. You're not about to be talking to the media like that about me. So that's a good leader. That's a great leader right there. Let's see how they responded.
Give it back to Bird to sound the Celtic rallying cry.
The Boston Celtics are the NBA World Champions.
1 year later, the Lakers would find themselves back in Boston.
So he called them soft, and then they responded. They ended up winning the '84 championship. So that's kind of good to know. The first time that the Celtics and Lakers, or first time that Magic and Bird ever played against each other in the finals, Bird won. We got to remember that, but it's not over. It's not over. Magic is right back. 85, Magic back.
Magic! Larry's gonna kill you! There's no magic in here!
But this time, LA would make history by becoming the first Laker team to beat Boston.
So Wilt never beat them? Jay West never beat the Celtics?
That old mental and historical thing, the jinx, whatever have you, it all died at that point.
Does America believe in magic? You bet we do.
And when LA beat Boston again in 1987, Magic even made a believer out of Bird.
Magic's just a great basketball player. He's the best I've ever seen, you know.
Best he ever seen.
Unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
It took 21 years for the teams to meet again in the finals, and in 2008, the Celtics beat the Lakers for their 17th NBA title.
I hate that one. This is the one I seen. Anything is possible. Like, I love the whole motivation behind it. You know, Kevin Garnett screaming, anything is possible, but I was pissed, man. I was pissed. It's the second time I ever seen Kobe lose in the finals. Second and only time. They lost to the Pistons first, and they lost to Boston. He was 5-2, but this was the last time he ever lost, and I ain't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Last year, the Lakers added a 15th title to their collection.
Mamba gang!
21 years later, the teams meet again.
Lakers versus Celtics have always been very intense rivals, and it's because of the people and the players that have come before all of us. There's one history you know about. It's definitely the Celtics and the Lakers.
Kobe right side dribbling to the baseline, jump stop, step back.
What's this?
Puts it back in with
Yeah, Paul.
0.5 seconds.
Yeah, Paul.
After 6 grueling games, the Lakers have finally dispatched the upstart Thunder. The Lakers are on to the Western Conference Finals.
That's where the stage is at now. It looks like we have an opportunity to get back to the top of that mountain.
Sometimes it's not the destination, it's the journey.
Tonight, here in Los Angeles, it's the Suns and the LA Lakers in Game 1.
Suns?
Best of 7 series.
Western Conference
We used to
Finals.
struggle with the Suns.
All year to get home court advantage. You can't afford to get rusty in the first game and give it away.
Everything that the Lakers wanted to do in this game, they've been able to do.
Oh my God.
Here it's been spectacular.
Oh my God.
For Kobe Bryant.
Sometimes does it help to make it personal?
Oh, it's never personal with me.
So with one eye on the Boston Celtics, the defending champions continue to plow their way to the NBA Finals.
This is good times right here, y'all. Good times.
The Lakers now 2 wins away from the main event. Sold out U.S. Airways Center, Game 4, Lakers-Suns. The Lakers holding a 2-1 lead.
We expect them to come out with everything they got.
A magnificent job by the Phoenix Suns bench. Dragic working against Fisher.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Goran Dragic? Oh, relax.
Game 4 to
Relax.
with the series even at 2 games apiece. The champs staggered back to Los Angeles.
And now all the pressure goes back on the Lakers to make sure they take care of their home court.
Kobe breaks towards him, trying to find some space, catches in the corner, turns, shoots a 3. No good. Artest rebound.
Okay, Madden.
And the Lakers have pulled the
Okay, Madden.
Dash on the drive, gets it in the corner. A shot is put up, but it goes out of bounds as the game comes to an end.
The champs have outlasted the Suns and now brace themselves for their date with destiny. Lakers, Celtics for the world title.
Kobe didn't even look that hype. Like, you normally, when you on your way to the finals, you're going to be jumping up and down. It's like, you just won the Western Conference. Like, you should be a lot more hyped than that. But I know Kobe's mentality was, he's probably going to say it right here, how he's not even that excited. Like, he's just ready to play Boston and beat them.
The challenge is to win a championship. The Celtics are in the way. They feel the same way about us.
I knew it. I knew it. Because he just lost to him 2 years ago. So he's getting back to where he was 2 years ago to play against that same team. And there's no way that he was going to lose to them again. And y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened, man. But I appreciate y'all like always. That was a really good video. It was quick, but I love those type of videos. Especially because it's two of my favorite teams, you know, all time. Like, I really like Boston over the years. Not so much, like I said, not so much when they were playing Kobe, but looking back, you know, the old school Celtics, like I love Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale. Oh, relax. Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, like a lot of these guys, like I really enjoy watching them play. So Boston is definitely one of my favorite teams, and y'all know I'm Team Lakers till I die. But yeah, I appreciate y'all like always. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. We are on the way to 10K. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. I'm sure you did. And go ahead and write something in the comments. Let me know what's your favorite, what's your favorite moment from this history, from this rivalry. Like, this is a really good rivalry. There's so many different stories in between this, KG and Kobe, Magic and Bird. Like, it's the Kevin McHale on Kurt Rambis file. Like, it's so much stuff that happened in this rivalry. So let me know what your favorite was. But I appreciate y'all like always. We out.